Hey there, fellow dog lovers. Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever stopped to think about how your furry best friend really feels about some of the things we do? Sure, dogs are loyal, loving companions who seem to adore us unconditionally. But what if I told you that behind those puppy dog eyes and wagging tails, our canine pals are silently cringing at some of our human habits? In this video, we're going to expose the things that humans do that secretly drive dogs nuts. From the weird noises we make to the strange ways we invade their personal space, we'll uncover the truth about what really gets under a dog's fur. Trust me, after watching this, you'll never look at your pup the same way again. So get ready to have your mind blown and your perspective on your dog's behaviour completely shifted. Because once you know what's been bugging them all along, you might just become the ultimate dog whisperer. Let's dive right in and find out what those furry friends have been keeping under wraps all this time. 1. Lack of personal space. Do you ever get that feeling where you just want a little breathing room? Well, guess what? Dogs feel that too. They might love cuddling up next to you on the couch, but sometimes they need their space. Imagine if someone invaded your favourite spot on the sofa or kept poking you when you wanted to relax. Not cool, right? Dogs feel the same way. Picture this. You're chilling out, enjoying the sunbeam coming through the window, and suddenly, here comes a human invading your sunny spot with their big, clumsy feet. Dogs secretly hate it when we invade their personal space without asking. They need their little haven just like we need ours. So, let's give them some breathing room, respect their boundaries, and ask before barging into their space. After all, a little bit of courtesy goes a long way in keeping our furry friends happy and comfortable. 2. Inconsistency in rules and commands. Alright, imagine this. You're playing a game and suddenly the rules change every 5 minutes. Confusing, right? Well, that's how dogs feel when we're not consistent with them. Dogs are smart cookies, but they need clear rules to follow. When we're wishy-washy with our commands, it's like speaking a language they don't understand. Think about it from your furry friend's perspective. One day, they get a treat for sitting. The next day, they get scolded for the same thing. Talk about mixed signals. It's enough to drive anyone barking mad. Dogs thrive on consistency. They like knowing what's expected of them and what earns them praise. So let's keep it simple for our pups. Let's stick to the same commands and rules so they know what to expect. It's like teaching them the coolest game ever with clear instructions and awesome rewards. 3. Forced affection. Hey, ever had someone smother you with hugs and kisses when you weren't in the mood? Awkward, right? Well, dogs feel the same way sometimes. While they love us to bits, they also have their own preferences for affection. Some pups are cuddle bugs, while others prefer their space. Imagine if every time you walked into a room, someone swooped in for a big bear hug whether you wanted it or not. Sounds uncomfortable, huh? Well, dogs feel that discomfort too when we force affection on them. They might squirm away or give us those puppy eyes saying, "Hey, I'm not in the mood for snuggles right now." Respecting a dog's personal space and cues is crucial for a healthy relationship. Just like us, they have good days and bad days. So let's tune into their signals. If they're wagging their tail and leaning in for pets, go ahead and shower them with love. But if they're backing away or giving us the side eye, let's give them some space and show our affection in ways they appreciate. It's all about mutual respect and understanding in the pawsome friendship between humans and dogs. 4. Ignoring exercise needs. Alright, picture this. You're a ball of energy, ready to conquer the world. But wait, your human just wants to binge watch their favourite show all day. Boring, right? Well, that's how some dogs feel when their exercise needs are ignored. Dogs are bundles of energy, just like us when we've had too much sugar. They need to stretch their legs, run around and sniff all the smells. Now, imagine if you were cooped up inside all day with no chance to burn off that excess energy. You'd probably start bouncing off the walls, right? Dogs feel the same way. Neglecting their exercise needs can lead to boredom, restlessness, and even behaviour problems. But fear not, fellow dog lovers. There's a simple solution. Let's get moving. Whether it's a game of fetch, a brisk walk around the block, or a romp in the park, let's make sure our furry friends get the exercise they need to stay happy and healthy. It's a win-win situation. They get to burn off steam, and we get a happy, tired pup snuggled up next to us at the end of the day. 5. Neglecting mental stimulation. Hey there, ever feel like your brain needs a workout? Maybe you dive into a puzzle or learn a new hobby to keep things interesting. Well, guess what? Dogs need mental stimulation too. They're not just cute faces, they've got brains that need exercising too. Imagine if you had to sit around all day with nothing to do. Boring, right? Well, dogs feel the same way when they're not mentally stimulated. They need activities that challenge their minds and keep them engaged. Without mental stimulation, they can get bored, anxious, or even develop destructive behaviours out of sheer boredom. But fret not, dear dog lovers. There are tons of fun ways to keep our furry friends' brains busy. From puzzle toys to training sessions to scent games, the possibilities are endless. Let's get creative and find activities that spark joy and curiosity in our pups' hearts. After all, a mentally stimulated dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog means more tail wags and slobbery kisses for us. 6. Harsh discipline techniques. Hey, ever been scolded for something you didn't even know was wrong? Not fun, right? Well, dogs feel the same way when they're subjected to harsh discipline techniques. They're like us in many ways. They respond better to positive reinforcement than negative vibes. Imagine if every time you made a mistake, someone yelled at you or punished you harshly. You'd probably feel pretty bummed out, huh? Harsh discipline can damage the bond between humans and dogs, leading to fear, anxiety, and even aggression. But fear not, fellow dog enthusiasts. There's a better way to teach our furry pals right from wrong. Positive reinforcement training focuses on rewarding good behaviour rather than punishing the bad. It's like teaching a doggy dance, with treats and praise as the perfect rhythm. By using positive reinforcement, we can build trust, strengthen our bond, and help our furry friends become the best behaved pooches on the block. So let's ditch the harsh discipline and embrace the power of positivity. After all, a happy dog is a well-behaved dog, and that's music to our ears. 7. Stressful environments. Dogs may not have deadlines or bills to worry about, but they're sensitive creatures who pick up on our vibes. Imagine if you were stuck in a room with loud music blaring and people shouting. Stressful, right? Well, dogs feel the same way when they're in environments that overwhelm their senses. Loud noises, crowded spaces, or tense atmospheres can make them feel anxious and uneasy. We can create a calm and peaceful haven for our furry friends, whether it's turning down the volume, setting up a cozy retreat, or providing comforting routines. There are plenty of ways to make our homes a stress-free zone for our pups. By tuning into their needs and creating a serene environment, we can help our furry friends feel safe, secure, and oh so happy. 8. Lack of routine. Hey there, ever feel like your day is all over the place? Like, one minute you're having breakfast, and the next, you're running late for work? Well, dogs feel that confusion too when there's no routine in their lives. Imagine if every day was a surprise. You never knew when it was time for meals, walks, or playtime. Sounds chaotic, right? Well, dogs thrive on routine just like we do. They like knowing what to expect and when to expect it. It's like having a schedule that's as predictable as your favourite TV show. Now picture this. A doggy day filled with regular meal times, walks in the park, and snuggle sessions on the couch. Sounds pawsome, doesn't it? That's the power of routine. It helps our furry friends feel secure, confident, and oh so happy. So let's shake off the chaos and embrace the magic of routine for our pups. Whether it's setting a consistent feeding schedule, sticking to regular playtimes, or keeping bedtime consistent, let's give our furry friends the gift of predictability. After all, a routine is like a warm hug for their souls, comforting, reassuring, and filled with love. Well, there you have it, folks. You've been warned about the things us humans do that drive our furry best friends up the wall. But hey, they put up with our silly antics because they love us, right? Speaking of love, don't forget to show some love to this video by smashing that like button and subscribing to my channel for more pet-related hijinks. And if you've got a funny story about something your dog hates, bark it out in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.